Yo, when we leave our vehicles outside, and there's a lot, like up here on this vehicle, you can see in the corner, see all that debris and stuff in there? That whole cowl on both sides is completely full of nothing but debris in that car. We get lackadaisical and lazy, all that stuff ends up in our vehicles. Especially when we find whole cats that are dead and have started to rot away.
Yeah.
Is that a cat? It is a cat. It's a kitten. And people don't pay attention to their stuff. You know, that's the sad part, is when I go out to my vehicle, I'll make noise, I'll bang, I'll honk the horn a bunch of times, I'll give whatever animal's in there time to get out before I start it, and end up killing an animal, breaking my engine. I had a 250 come in, and there was a cat inside the engine, and that cat got slung around inside the motor whenever the guy started it. Went through the radiator, the intercooler, busted up the fan. Was like almost $3,000 worth of work. The insurance company had to come out. And that's typically why I tell people all the time to go out to their vehicle and make noise before they actually start their car. Don't just go out there and start it if you live out in a rural area or something like that, because this is what you end up with. That's a cat. Nasty, man. No telling how long that cat's been in there. And you got Alex on the other end of the shop. He thinks the cat is sick at the same time. He thinks the cat is like an old nasty mop head or something, and he picks it up and starts shaking it in everybody's face. I'm like, dude, do you know what the hell you're shaking in people's face? And he's like, no, what is it? And I said, turn it over. And he sees all the bones in the bottom of the cat, and it's like, my God, these lube techs, man, they don't think. So I dug this spot up right here, and I buried the little guy down in there. Rest easy, buddy. Sorry you had to go the way you did. I dug it about, I don't know, 10 inches deep. And then I just turned all the soil and asphalt back over it because it's away from everything. So it should be all right. Give them a nice little resting spot. Man, some of these young guys, they ain't got no fear in the world, and they don't think we're the darn either. But we're like, dude, you don't smell that when you're shaking it around, spraying all that juice on everybody? Not really, but you get what I'm saying. That's why it's very, very important, especially if you live in more rural areas, to make noise around your vehicle before you start it. Chances are there's some animal trying to warm up, and you can't blame them. I mean, that's just nature for you. But you know, at the same time, it's kind of a good thing to do. You know, make some noise, get them woke up and out of there. The ones that you typically have problems with are like raccoons. They don't, once they're asleep, they like to stay exactly where they're at, so it's hard to get them out without hurting them. But yeah, interesting morning. End of the week shenanigans.